chiefs and opinion leaders of Pakyi No.2 have locked up revenue officers of the assembly to draw attention to what they describe as government's unfulfilled promise in the area. And we understand there's a demonstration happening now. Emmanuel Bright Kweku is there for us. Hello, Emmanuel. Tell us what you can report.
All right, so Bernice, I'm currently here at Pakyi No.2. That is on the stretch of Obuasi to Kumasi. Yes, adjoining communities are Bekwai and then Bofriedu. That is where I am currently at. And then the reason why we came here is that the local authorities and then the traditional council have locked up the local revenue tax points over here in the community. All they are saying is that there have been several calls for the government to improve on the conditions of residents in this area. But however, after several calls onto government, they've staged protests, a lot of protests, but yet still they've not had government doing anything, or even the DC or local authorities in this area doing anything. So they've decided to lock up the revenue authority or the revenue tax point here in the community. Their own is that they want to see something being done with their taxes, the taxes being collected from the market women over here. They are hoping that these taxes will be used to improve the roads in this community. Before we entered this community, indeed, the road here is very deplorable, and then the rains have started setting in. So the road is very deplorable here. And then if the market women have plied their wares on the road. Because it's muddy, it can easily splash onto their wares they've plied on these roads. So this is the condition that is currently here at Pakyi No.2. So we'll move to where they've locked the place. So as you can see, this is a wood that has been mounted against the door that you could directly go inside the tax points. It's been locked. It has red bands inside. So particularly, you have no access to this room. This is where the tax revenue authority, this is where they take their taxes from the market women and even the residents or those who do businesses here. So they've locked up the office over here. I have some of the local authorities with me, and I'll be engaging them to find out from them the reasons why they have locked up this place. I have the Pakyi No.1 local assembly member with me. So, sir, tell me why you guys decided to lock up this place.
Thank you very much. Seriously, we are all in Ghana and we pay taxes. Revenue is being taken because of development. Why are we within Pakyi? Always they come to our market, they take revenue or other things from Pakyi. If you look around and you see the number of people here who are selling, there are a lot of people and they pay their taxes, they pay revenue. So why are they not using the revenue to develop where we are now? So we are calling the district assembly as well as the government that the revenue that is being taken from here, especially the market center development, should come here, because you can't take money and use to develop other areas within our own constituency or within our own electoral areas. At least they should consider us first, so that if there is any option, then they go to the other areas. My brother, the issue that we have now here is there are mining areas within our constituency. So if there is any development, those people have been telling us that they have to work within the catchment areas alone. So when it comes to borehole, when it comes to road reshaping and all other things, it's mostly being done within these areas. Why that revenue is being taken from Pakyi here and none of them is being used? No amount of money is being spent within our own community for development. That's why we are here with the chiefs, and we are calling our DC, our member of parliament, the government should come now and assist us, because we can't take money from our market women and while this money will be used to develop other areas. That's why we are here today.
Okay, so I know you guys have done something a little bit. That is, you guys dug a hole even to get dustbins to this community, but yet still the government hasn't done, or local authorities haven't done anything about that. What do you have saying about that?
It's unfortunate that when you come to Pakyi, as we are here now, you wouldn't get up to 5 dustbins here. And looking at the number of people that we are here, we're supposed to get not less than even 10. So now if we go around, you will see refuse being dumped at the back of our houses, which may cause a lot of problems to us. So we are not having them. We request for the dustbin, and they keep on promising us that they will be coming. Until now, for the past 4 years, we've not received anything which will assist us for the people to even dump the refuse at where it has been cited. So wherever that you go, if you are to walk through our streets, you therefore see people dumping within the street. When the rain starts, it chokes everywhere. And now, even recent for the past 2 years, Pakyi has been experiencing flooding. How come? It's because of the dustbin and all other things that we are not having. So it's true. We requested for them, and now, till now, we still not received any.
Okay, so I also have the Mare, that is the one in charge of the lands in this community. I also find out from him what he has to say. So, sir, we want to find out what actually is the problem. Why you decided to lock up this place?
So lock council no, and they say. Pakyi wa man service e wo DC yo MP but who development e so any say wo check be kwa side ahima kokobin ajamasu sanfiagu onyina ko talegu ni feature ukono atuma kwa nguma side ya gutra dem patase enkwansa ajamasu egu onyina ko tal Pakyi de adentra Pakyi ni de Pakyi adentra ufra man say kwa ha na dikan and to development bi anko so na nanu man kasa kura etu bola aye pe container keke kura de gu one kedi bola na gumu ubo DC amane on view ubo MP amane on view enti de Pakyi fo ye kan nyina ne nanu assembly ma ye kan nyina ne say ade Pakyi nka Ghana ho ana ana de see Islamic school no bi see o Pakyi ansan ma hu say ye tray petition ye kan hawo ye tray petition ye kan hawo ade de Ghana so bi kan hawo ye wo mampani o mpanimfo e wo so mutumi etie asem. And says, until sir, about better to friends, a pro yemiachina. And I him for any assembly man, any committee for any Jaho, and that's where I can know. But you don't need to be here. Any place of the day can know. Me a government appointee, me a people petrol, but then Yankas and yet. Other day, a man tax the general, I won't cover the home, yet they count. Yeah, can you go so can? Say, do a battle, Pakyi and Pakyi, more beer for ballot box. Pakyi 1 and 2. Pakyi 1 and 2 will be a ballot box. Exactly any day, and never reflect upon talk from there. Pakyi and Pakyi in Siena, dear. Yampe, a dog who had them, a dog for the crab, but don't do so. But don't dominate your money. The Pakyi number 2 assemblyman so.
Sure, so what he's actually saying is that until the government does anything, until the government come and erect or build up this place, they are never going to open this place. That is the office behind me. They are never going to open it. And then I also have the Pakyi No.2 assembly member with me. So, sir, I want to find out from you, what have you done as an assembly to uplift this place?
Yo, me da sibebre. Me dey Alex Donko, Pakyi No.2 assembly member. The thing say Ghana mpanifo and as a politicians ama yehu say politics politics omo de die inti ye beka chairman for say oh aban we ba so say no be aban be ba no awie no ko market ya sisi ase de ko akira ba bi ankrofo ja wonan a owura be ho ba bi a friend say omutumi ejunso and say obi pese ogunsuo otumi kogunsuo owura be ho even ball ade container ye de dustbin be gum na ye tua kama wa fa kon eyasem obi ti say zoom lion a o mampani kofo de bae enya adwuma a wamanse west efuri akosi manso kwanta zoom lion enya adwuma se community bi won na ye adwuma de aye de yentumi nkyere ya bonso me even kra do baby no somewhere last year ya twen your friend say zoom lion opening ba amanse west me anam chole petition de ko he ama your friend bae obaya na sem ne say even zoom lion for on prepare community ni mu no party bi ene de sankrofo no bae enti nipa no wampra untimi nya ne hwe bosome so a oso obaje na katua market yan so no mugigi ska edi kotua wonka yesi atua mo ka ba nipa no nya adwuma bese 2.5 years ni a Pakyi 1 and 2 asema mes ne ye niu ye bae no ya na ya fa nkrofo mo pra aye tua mo ka market ya zoom lion na aban tua mo ka no omo mpra ha bola eye ma omo nya ho hwe enti sese no ye mo ma hu se enkosi se ye benya dustbin ye benya toilet ye benya ba bia be gunsuo omaya market ne kama ade amaya no ani akwan na sese nya nsuo na ato a ka me ka che o se ka wo be hu de be koso ha efuturo nyina ba ya ma enti edu ba bia je se ohene ni assemblyman na tonsuo na de agukwan so every Thursday wo da mo hwe nipa e market ya politics inti sa wo ko ba bia yasisi market a nipa nkom yes but hi sa market ni bi wo ko ba bia hospitals esinwuram a afu yanyemu adwuma but ha bisa say government hospital ha na ye ni government even cheap compound ko bi ni ha revenue na ya gigi wa ha no de na ye de ye sa na ye bisa Ghana ban enti ye pese ye kire omo say so omo anka ho bibia free na kwesi obi ansia ba gigi tax yanka say ba gigi ya de ye da je kire kuro.
Okay, so what he's actually saying is that unless the government is the same reiterations, unless the government does something about this community, they are never going to open up this revenue tax. So I'll be taking you to the roadside where we have some deplorable conditions on the road. The road is quite muddy, it's wet actually. So I'll be taking you to the road. These are market women who have plied their wares on this road. So right from this stretch you can see it's muddy, and then we have some potholes which has collected water into these potholes, and then the market women are selling right by them. So you can imagine when it's a dry season, then dust that pours onto these market women. The market women actually are saying that especially they have no toilet facility at the marketplace. So if you want to visit a nature call, you can't actually, or a place of convenience, you can't actually go there. You have nowhere to go and then ease yourself. I have a woman here with me who has applied, I think, shoes and then some dresses. I want to find out from her. Mami, na edena ewaha emamo brese.
Na ema ebre wa ha ne se. Aha no hwe wa hwe ekwan ya mo fa so yin. Yenye o ma ye demonstration so mo ye no kakwan no mo tuma ya mai so mo ntime nye. Ye se ye ba se na wo ka no e futuo bazia na ye nya home kra. Enti esrem aban no moye na pachi kwan mo nya mai.
Okay, na ye ka bibi say aha say no toilet facility and that's been company ha.
Bibi asa ni ha kwa wo ba na me say na me anka wona wo ye funu ha wo de a ene na asam na to. Wonya obi fie mpo so no akọ aha no obebi ekwa no obenya bia abadwo nso. Enti esresa omo moye.
Nti say ebia wo pese wo ye bibia wo ye den wo kon hemfa.
She say wo kwa na kwasra obi oni fie no watima akọ. Nya sa de a wontimi.
Okay, nti wo ye kromani ana wo fi bebi na beton de wa.
Fi bebi na beton anti so ye so say ye so ka bo amakro na akoso. Say bi na te na kwakro na gidin. Na sa do ya ko no ntimi ntan de e ma adwane kwanti ma first but ka adwane bapa ene e ma sa asa na ehunu.
Ti sisi affect mo sen adwane onya sika.
Ye nya sika. Wo so wan na eba. First one high baby and a woman.
So this is what a lady I just spoke with just said. She is saying that the market is being affected by these deplorable conditions. It's being destroyed by these deplorable conditions. I have somebody who sells food over here. She sells jollof and then watch it. Mami, yan show a coin send affect to business. Waha a bra wuton eduani.
Affect me pa say. Since you are entering it a bam foot on coin, a semi near menina. A ma a toda crown I do, I just a me to near my meton, way cookie, and I'm Robertsy, and a Diani, a fatime, do all crediana met on that done foot on coin. Ain't a hard general Hannah pa. I don't for more. No more boy.
All right, so this is what is actually happening at Pakyi No. 2. The conditions are very deplorable, as you saw on the screens. I also have this woman over here. So please, ma'am, I can't be betrayed.
Me pa chow Pakyi ha ya bedwa wa. Toilet ni ha. Baby asabi ye gu nsuo kura e bi ni dwom ha. Ejana ni yenya baby enko ye ba ekwan ni nyenti enuoma ni gufom enso to ateche ewiebo enfutro chese Pakyi krodua yi mu de ye hu fa so bia government na ya ma yen ekwan no kura titru na hia yen ateche no e ba se ya enso tutoi ka no ba ateche ni se ne gunuoma na ye to no so.
Well, interesting developments there, but one thing that strikes me, the illegality of that action, bolting up the GRA office. I mean, valid concerns, but bolting up the GRA office. Not
we're yet to get a reaction from the GRA there. Hopefully, Emmanuel will be able to do that for us. But do stay. A news desk is coming up shortly, and we'll be following up on this for you. But before we leave, rent to own a 2, 3, or 4 bedroom house or beachfront villa in the new Accra city. Cities and Habitats rent to own at a price you can afford and at a pace you can pay. Visit www.newaccra.ct for more details or call or WhatsApp 0555 530 300 or 0577 911 101 or 0557 05 4635. The planned cities extension project shaping Ghana's urban future.
Well, right before we go, let's celebrate a few people as well. Mr. Emmanuel Bokete, founder and CEO of Charger Limited and Happy Man Beverages, producers of Plus One Beverages. He's Plus One today.
Yeah, he is.
That's from Max Fuga of the Multimedia Group. We wish you the very best, sir.
And happy birthday to anyone else who's celebrating their birthday today. We appreciate that you joined us for today's edition of the AM show. As I always say, we don't take it for granted. Thank you for allowing us into your homes or offices or wherever you're watching us from.
Do have a beautiful day. Ta-ta.